One of the very special sites out there, and that we've enjoyed here at the radio station that we like to go check out, the RKFDnews Double T.
What's one of the places fans. I get my news
Exactly. From. That and TMZ.
Well, yeah.
That's where you get it from. They've got a book called Believe. We say good morning to Jay Vannigan from RKFD News. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Morning, guys.
What's going on?
Just got up this morning and drove in.
Congratulations on the book.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
I know it was brought to my attention before I went on vacation. We were kind of talking about it. It was I had a little bit of an advanced copy of it. Pretty good stuff. Talk about first of all, talk about RKFD News and how long this thing's been around.
We've been around a couple years, I guess. Just started in a coffee shop where everything else starts.
Everything starts in a coffee shop.
Yeah, and
it's like Friends. That's where Friends started.
Exactly. Basically, I could get up, have coffee before I go to work, and read the paper, the local paper. And there was just such funny things in there that I saw in the local police headlines, like boy stabbed over fight in food. Mm-hmm. There was so many funny things. That man shot in leg. So many people get shot and stabbed, and that's pretty much
a lot of shootings and a lot of stabbings.
That's it, which I don't think is funny, but the way the paper sometimes twists it is. And I just thought it would be funny to write our own stories and just put them out there. So we just started a fake news site just to tell, And,
so this is a fake news site. It is not real. It is not
satire.
Meant to be real.
No, it's not. It's satire. It's supposed
satire.
It's supposed to be.
Is it real?
Yeah, we're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to have fun and poke fun at things, and we did. I think we did a pretty good job of it. It just started. We were just going to start off writing a couple articles, and then it just kind of blossomed. So,
local newspaper features 14 job openings to close out 2014's transformation.
Yes.
What is the inspiration? I mean, it's probably pretty easy living in somewhere like Rockford.
It writes itself.
Seems to have a few things.
Our city, right? The story, right? It's right there for it. We don't really have to do it a lot of work. That's what we loved about it. There's such funny things going on if you just pay attention.
At some point in time, I believe I had read the story that Kryptonite would be closing down and a Chick-fil-A would be taking its place.
I heard that too. Yeah.
You heard that too?
As well.
Yes. Tell us about that story.
That story, someone else came up with and sent it to us, and we just went with it.
No kidding.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Actually, we get a lot of news tips.
You get news tips.
Of course, we do.
Yeah,
we have thousands and thousands of followers.
So you have all this stuff, RKFD News, and you say it's time for a book.
Yeah.
What made you say this is time for a book?
We had enough content. We had over 2 years of content. We had made so much money from the website that we just said, let's just do a book. Most people do Kickstarters and try to get people to give them money. Why? Just do it. If you can do it, do it. We figured we'd already made enough. We just wanted to give something, kind of give a little back. So we made a book and put it out. We actually sold out of our first run, and I don't know if we're going to make more, or if you can just get them on Amazon, basically.
You go to Amazon and get the book. It's called Believe.
It is called Believe.
When you were a youngster growing up in Rockford, did you ever think that you would do your own book?
Never. No, I never thought I would. I figured, I'd maybe, be in politics.
So what's the
treasurer or something?
So what's the book mean to a Jay Vannigan?
The book means it's 2 years of hard. It's 2 years of hard work, I guess, and it's so much laughter is in the book.
When did you realize with the website RKFD News that you were on to something? How long did it take?
Probably the second or third month when we saw the traffic through the actual .com.
Do you remember what story kind of set it off on its direction?
There was one that we wrote about a family in an air balloon that went down in the river, and river sharks ate them.
Okay.
I remember that story.
And
I was a little worried about that.
150,000 people or something went through and picked that story up and shared it. And it was everywhere. It made other news, like outside of Rockford.
Okay, so obviously it's satire and it's fun. Has it ever been picked up as real news anywhere?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day you can find comments on the site where people see it and then they're like, they think it's real.
Has a legitimate news source taken it and used it as news?
A couple people have, yes.
No kidding.
The River Sharks won, and then we wrote one about piranhas attacking people last year, and that one was huge.
Piranhas attacking people?
Yeah.
In the Rock River?
Yeah, people bathing in the river and piranhas eating them. It's in the book. It's all in the book, Jim.
No,
it's a book.
Is there serious news sources that maybe they don't like what you're doing?
Yes.
No kidding.
We do have haters too, I guess, internet haters and trolls that they call them, and just kind of troll our site. And yeah, there's people that don't believe Jim and that don't get what we're doing, and that's another reason that you just do it.
Mm-hmm. Rockford named number 5 best city for millennials in 2014. So you're telling me that's not a real story?
Well, that is a real story. it's our take on it.
It's your take on the story.
Yeah. We also wrote a story last year that was really huge. We just said, and I didn't do it. I don't know who wrote it. Someone said that all the Starbucks were closing in town, and that was huge. That was a big.
Well,
story.
yeah, that's going to make people flip out. That's going to cause car wrecks right there.
It almost did.
Right now, somebody just heard, the only thing they heard was Starbucks are closing down in Rockford, and they're flipping out. Because you know what? It happened to them once before when all the Hardys went away.
There's like 3 things you say in Rockford. It's like Starbucks, Portillo's, and roundabouts, and it freaks everybody out.
Talk about that roundabout thing, because you guys have a great illustration in the book on how to do a roundabout, how to drive a roundabout.
As you guys know, it wasn't just us that propelled the roundabout. You guys yourselves.
We were out there.
The mayor was there.
Come on. Sure.
Everyone has made jokes about this roundabout. I saw last week that Rockford Scanner put something on their site about.
Now, Rockford Scanner, are you guys affiliated with Rockford Scanner? Because I find a lot of bogus crap on that too.
Ricky Traeger is not a fan of RKFDnews.
Why is Ricky not a fan?
Rivals?
I don't know. When did Ricky start taking himself seriously?
Have you seen his real site?
No.
Oh, go to rickytraeger.com.
No, okay, really?
Go to that. We really love the Rickster, and he.
Was really bummed because at one point in time, was it through RKFD News that they had the I Scanned with Ricky T-shirts?
Yeah,
that's where it was, and I really, really wanted that T-shirt, but I don't think not enough people ordered it on the Teespring or whatnot. So there was, I couldn't get the I Scanned with Ricky T-shirt. Damn it.
When you look at, obviously the stories and the writing and stuff it's a huge part, but pictures and illustrations and stuff that you have, in the book and on your site, that's a big part of it too, isn't it?
Yeah, it always has been a big part, making our own stuff. Yeah,
right.
We have a great. I have a great. There's a couple of us have been keeping it up. Me and my partner Andy Whorehall, have been doing this book for a long time, and Chief Chad Beal, basically, he runs the thing. We have a lot of people that help, but Andy,
I was going to say, how many people are in the RKFD News organization there?
There's about 6 or 7 of us.
Okay.
There's 2 or 3 of us that have been doing the brunt of the work, and we have a lot of contributors, a lot of friends and contributors, so a lot of outside sources.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing a lot of things.
Andy, I've heard a lot about.
Andy Whorehall, yeah.
He seems to be out there doing a lot of stuff nowadays.
He's amazing. If you go to andyhorehall.com, see his work. He's got there. He has a lot of the illustrations, some of the original drawings from the book up for sale, along with the book. It's.
When you look at the book, what's a couple things that maybe would be your favorite things that are in the book that you really, really like?
Honestly, the River Shark story, and then in almost most of them, in most of the stories, there is the comments from people. And
the comments.
The comments, and we put most of them in there. We usually don't censor any of them, just because we don't need to. And that's probably one of my favorite parts about the book. Actually, going back when we were writing the book, we actually had to go back and look at almost all the old articles, and we were laughing. I was laughing as hard as I'd never seen it before. So.
Has it surprised you that some of the people who have read RKFD News, people who have looked at it, that have contacted you to go, hey, wait a second? Like somebody's had to say, that's wrong. You need to fix something like that. Somebody's had to come after you.
Yeah, we've had that before, but we don't really care. Read the disclaimer. That's
Well, one of our favorite people in town is Johnny Emerald III.
Johnny Emerald III.
You guys are supporters of Johnny.
We
Emerald.
are supporters of that guy. I think it's cool you guys have him.
He's an amazing guy, and I've seen stories about him there on the RKFD News.
I've met Johnny Emerald.
He's a great guy. I mean, he's come in here a couple times.
Yeah,
Matter
no,
of fact, he was here when you were gone. That extra couple days that I had to work, he came in and kind of co-hosted for a little while.
I missed it.
I heard some of that. It's funny. He's cool. He's real. I mean, his songs. I don't know. When we first started stuff, we knew we had to do something with him because we figured no one else would.
Sure.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you've got some stuff in there in the book on Johnny Emerald. And a matter of fact, I believe you mentioned Double T and myself there.
We did. We mentioned you guys in there.
That's awful cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the book for people, interactive stuff. There is parking. Parking permits for downtown. If you need those, you can just print those right out, put them in your windshield.
Now, if you print that out and put that in your windshield, this is not going to work for you.
It's pretty official.
It looks pretty official.
Exactly, it does look pretty.
As
official.
long as it looks official.
There's lots of stuff.
What does 2015 hold for RKFD News?
We have a lot of new stuff coming up. The site's going to get a little more interactive with some more audio and video content. We have a lot of new special guests that we can't talk about yet because we're in the midst of signing contracts with those guys right now. We have a couple of we have some really big things coming up for RKFD News.
And I noticed that you guys are right there along transforming Rockford is something that you guys do too.
Yeah, we do it without any money, and we do it on our own. And yeah, we're transforming the way people think about Rockford is what I think we're doing. I think we're just, the thing is, we both live here, pay taxes.
Right.
We don't hate the city.
Yeah.
People think
you don't funny. Hate. You're having fun. You love the city.
People think we hate the city when you write a book like this, we don't. We don't hate the city.
Sure. The phones have been ringing. You care to talk to somebody?
Sure.
It always scares me whenever we go to the phones when we have a guest like this. RKFD News. Jay Vannigan is our guest. It's Stone and Double T. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Do you have a question for Jay Vannigan in RKFD News?
I do not.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
She just wanted
to say good morning, I guess. That's what it all comes down
his
to.
Voice.
Yeah, very nice. The book is called Believe.
It is called Believe.
You can find it just about anywhere.
Culture Shock had some. Cortman's downtown had a couple left. And I think that Phoenix Traders had a couple left. But other than that, they're pretty much sold out in town. You can get it. I would go to rkfdnews.com. There's a link to buy the book on Amazon. You get a free Kindle download. That's where I would tell people to get it. Where
were you when Rockford Scanner lost its?
Loved it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's funny. I know you guys have been enjoying the book. Have been enjoying the website too because I've seen you guys comment on it.
Oh, certainly. We love it all. The first day I saw it, I went, "That's fantastic stuff right there." Believe is the name of the book. Jay Vannigan from RKFD News is our guest. It's Real Rock Radio. Good morning.